now let's get started. My name is Rashada and for today I will present a brief introduction of SME and definition of SME. So before we go further, what is SME? SME is small medium enterprise or small medium entities. At 14th National Development SME Development Council meeting, they come up with a new definition of SME, which mainly include two important criteria, which is sales turnover and also full-time numbers of employees. And for this criteria, we will go and look and discuss further in the next slide for the definition of SME. So under SME also divided into two main sectors, which is manufacturing sector and also service and other sector. So the other sectors, the activity that fall under the other sector is divided into three categories, which is primarily agriculture that involve fishing, plantations, and so on. And number two is constructions, and number three is mining and quarrying. So now we will look into the definition of SME. So according to SME Corp Malaysia, we can determine whether the business or a company is SME by looking into two important factors, which is I mentioned earlier. One is sales turnover, and two is number of full-time employees. The sales turnover here I refer to total revenue, including other incomes. And second, the full-time numbers of employees here are referred to paid workers that are worked 6 hours a day, 20 days a month, or at least 120 hours a month. It's also including foreign worker and contract worker. These two important factors to determine SME status can need to be fulfilled by a business or a company, either one which is lower, and it is using the OR basis, means that it's either one. So according to SME Corp Malaysia, the general definitions fall into two categories, which is under manufacturing sectors and also service and other sectors. According under manufacturing sectors, the definition of SME can be determined when the sales turnover are not exceeding 50 million, or the full-time numbers of employees not exceeding 200 employees. And under service and other sectors, it could be defined as SME when the sales turnover are not exceeding 20 million and or full-time numbers of employees not exceeding 75 employees. Under the new definition of SME, all SMEs must be entities that are registered under SSM or any equivalent bodies, but exclude or except one is public listed company, second is subsidiaries under the public listed company, LC, MNC, and KD or state-owned enterprise. We will look into definition of SME with more details and according to their own category, which is, as you can see in the slide, the figures of pyramid, where it consists of three main categories: small, micro, and medium. So firstly, I will only discuss small and medium. So under small category, it has divided into two main sectors. It's manufacturing sector, service, and other sector. For manufacturing sector, the definition of SME is the sales turnover are starting from 300,000 and less than 15 million, and number of full-time employees are starting from 5 employees and less than 75 employees. Under the service and other sectors, the sales turnover are starting from 300,000 and less than 3 million, and full-time numbers of employees are starting from 3 employees and less than 30 employees. In actions, SMEs that exceed the threshold or criteria that are set to be defined as SME for the 2 consecutive years will be no longer considered as SME, and it's also likely for previously large company, large business, and but they are met the qualifying criteria of SME, the company or the business also will be considered as SME.
The challenge faced by the Malaysia SME. The first challenge is financial constraint faced by the Malaysia SME. According to an article published by the Star in 2025, many SME continue to experience financial constraints that significantly affect their ability to grow and expand. One of the key challenges is the high cost of raw material, which increases production expenses and place pressure on the SME limited financial resources. In addition, many SME late suffer collateral, making it difficult for them to secure bank financing. As a result, financial institutions often perceive SME as a high-risk borrowers. Weak financial records further reduce the leader confidence, as a bank rely heavily on the proper financial documentation when assessing creditworthiness. Collectively, this financial constraint limit business expansion and reduce the long-term growth potential of Malaysia SME. Other major challenge faced by SME is rising operating costs and inflation pressure. Beyond financing constraints, rising operating costs have also become a major concern for Malaysia SME. As highlighted in the RTM and Samantha article under the 13 Malaysia Plan or RMK13, inflation pressure has led to an overall increase in business costs across the multiple sectors. Rising labour expenses have significantly increased payroll costs, particularly for SME that rely heavily on the manpower. At the same time, higher operating overhead such as utilities, rental and logistic costs further reduce the profit margin. As a result, this rising operating cost limit business sustainability and make it increase difficult for SME to remain competitive in the long run. Other major challenge faced by SME is rising operating costs and inflation pressure. Beyond financing costings, rising operating costs have also become a major concern for Malaysia SME. As cash flow and business sustainability issue, this rising cost and financing difficulty often lead to more serious cash flow and sustainability issue. According to an article published by the Free Malaysia Today in 2026, many Malaysia SME continue to struggle with late customer payment, which delay cash inflow and disrupt daily operation. At the same time, SME face high daily operating expenses that must be paid regardless of the business performance. Due to this pressure, many SME become depends on short-term financing to meet their working capital needs. Consequently, this cash flow challenge increase financial instability and raise the risk of business fraud among the Malaysia SME. Cash flow and business sustainability issue. This rising cost and financing difficulty often lead to more serious cash flow and sustainability issue.
Next, I am going to present on the economic contribution of Malaysian small and medium enterprise or SMEs. This presentation will focus on three main aspects, which is driving economic growth, employment creation and contribution to gross domestic product or GDP. Point number one is driving economic growth. SME play an important role in driving Malaysian economic growth as they operate across various sectors such as services, manufacturing, retail and tourism. Their flexibility allows them to respond quickly to market changes and consumers' demand. This helps stimulate business activity, encourage innovation and strengthen overall economic performance. Point number two is employment creation. SME are among the largest contributors to employment in Malaysia. They provide job opportunities for fresh graduates, skilled workers and local community, especially at the grassroots level. By creating employment, SME help reduce unemployment, increase household income and support social and economic stability. Point number three is contribution to GDP. SME also contribute significantly to Malaysian GDP through the continuous production of goods and services. Their strong contribution to national income show that SME are a key pillar of the Malaysian economy and play a vital role in supporting long-term economic growth. Conclusion, SME are essential to Malaysia economy as they drive growth, create employment and contribute sustainability to GDP.
Here is the government initiative to support SME. First initiative the government can implement to support SME is improving access to financing, especially for business in the missing middle. Many SMEs struggle to obtain bank loans because they lack sufficient collateral, even though their business are stable. This limits their ability to expand, invest in technology, and manage rising costs. To address this, the government can expand credit guarantee schemes where part of the loan risk is shared with bank. This encourages bank to provide financing to SME. Additionally, low interest loans with flexible repayment terms can be offered to growing SME. By improving access to financing, SME can still create more jobs and contribute more strongly to Malaysian economic growth. Here is the second government initiative under RMK30 is helping SME move from low value activities to high value economic sector. Although SME form most business in Malaysia, many still operate in low productivity industry. To improve income and competitiveness, the government encourage SME to enter high value sectors such as halal product, medical device, agro-technology and the digital economy. This will be supported through training, innovation, support and sustainable financing to help SME to upgrade capabilities. By doing that, SME can become a strong driver of a high-value resilient Malaysian economy. Lastly, government initiative to support SMEs in 2026 is improving cash flow support. Many SMEs struggle not because of low sales but because of a late payment, high cost and limited short-term financing. This cash flow problem make it hard for SME to run their daily operation. To help, the government can speed up payment processes, provide short-term working capital loans, and support invoice financing schemes. Simplifying regulation can also reduce cash pressure on SMEs. With better cash flow support, SME can grow, invest, and stay competitive.
I will discuss 3 factors that led to the rejection of the loan application. First, when a company have poor credit history, what does it mean? The banks will assess to both business and personal credit scores to evaluate reliability of a company. A low score signals higher risk. This means the common issues normally will include frequent late payment to suppliers or lenders, unpaid debts, too many existing loans, and also high credit utilization of a company. A weak credit profile tells lenders the business may struggle to repay the loan. Second, lack of collateral or low collateral value. Many SME loans, especially in developing markets, require collateral such as assets like property, machinery, vehicles, or inventory. If the SME has no collateral or the collateral value is too low, the bank or the lenders may decline the loan because the risk is too high. They need the collateral to secure the financing. The lenders may consider the application is too risky without sufficient valuable assets to offer to them. Last but not least, a weak or unstable financial performance of a company. The lenders want to see that a business generates consistent income and has the capacity to repay the loan. The weak financials may include declining or unstable revenue over several months or years, they have low or negative profit margins, they have cash flow gaps, and also they have excessive expenses relative to income. If the financial statement don't show strong repayment, lenders usually reject the application because poor cash flow is not only cause business failure, it also affecting the confidence of the lenders.